What does it mean to be multidimensional? Are we more than just our physical bodies? And if so, what dimensions are we truly connected to? Let's begin this journey together. In the last video, we explored what multidimensional beings are and how your consciousness might exist beyond this physical plane. But what if I told you this is only the surface? In this episode, we're going deeper. We'll explore parallel realities, soul fragmentation, higher self-integration, and how to begin consciously working with your multidimensional aspects. Have you ever wondered what your life would be like if you had made a different choice? In the multidimensional view, every major decision point creates a new timeline, a parallel version of reality where a different outcome plays out. And here's the powerful part. Your higher self oversees not just this version of you, but all versions, each existing in its own frequency band or dimension. These aren't just fantasy what-ifs. Many people report dreams, déjà vu, or visions of lives that aren't quite theirs, yet feel real. These may be glimpses of parallel lives your consciousness is connected to. Some spiritual teachings describe these as quantum selves, or aspects of your soul learning in different ways, simultaneously. According to quantum spiritual teachings, every major decision you make spawns a new branch of reality. These are not just imagined versions of you. They are fully active parallel selves, existing in alternate timelines. You might be a teacher in one timeline and an artist in another, have taken a path of fear in one and love in another, be alive in one reality and perhaps passed on in another. These timelines run simultaneously and may subtly influence each other. Sometimes a breakthrough or a challenge you're experiencing is the resonance of a parallel version of you evolving in another dimension. We access these alternate selves in dreams, deep meditation, or even spontaneous flashes of knowing. By healing in this life, you can cause ripple effects across your other selves. You might ask, how can I connect with them? Try this exercise. Sit in silence, breathe deeply. Ask, what does the most empowered version of me look like? Visualize this self clearly. Then ask, what wisdom can I bring back from that version of me? This is the beginning of timeline merging, where you consciously draw energy from your highest possible path. Your soul is not limited to one experience or location in time. Instead, imagine your soul like a crystal prism with many facets, all reflecting the same light. These facets are called soul aspects or soul shards, and they can exist across lifetimes, planets, or dimensions. But sometimes, due to trauma, karma, or intense emotional events, pieces of the soul may fragment. This can happen across timelines or even past lives. These fragments aren't lost forever. They can be retrieved, integrated, and healed. Practices like soul retrieval, quantum healing, or deep meditation help reconnect you with these parts of yourself. As you do this, you become more whole, more powerful, and more aligned with your divine self. Your soul is not linear. It's fractal, a single light expressing itself in many forms, like reflections in a crystal. In some spiritual traditions, these reflections are known as soul shards, aspects, or even incarnational selves. Some of these exist in other lifetimes, past or future. Some exist in non-physical realms, and some may be soul fragments, parts of you that split off due to trauma, fear, or shock. Fragmentation can occur after intense grief or betrayal, through deep fear in this or other lifetimes, or even through ancestral lineage trauma. These soul parts often carry wounds, but also gifts. Healing them brings power back to your core self. Signs you have fragmented soul aspect. You feel not whole. You keep repeating a life pattern you don't understand. A part of you seems stuck in the past or numb. Through soul retrieval, shamanic journeys, inner child work, or guided meditation, you can reconnect with these aspects, bringing back creativity, confidence, emotional freedom. This is deep sacred work, but it's part of embodying your full multidimensional being. Let's take a brief look at how some traditions describe the dimensions. 3D, third dimension, physical reality, duality, time, ego, fear versus love. 4D, fourth dimension, the bridge, emotions, dreams, time-space fluidity. Many call this the astral plane. 5D, fifth dimension, unity, consciousness, unconditional love, telepathy, peace, and higher frequency living. 6D and beyond, sacred geometry, light beings, source templates, and complete oneness. Now, this isn't about physical places, it's about states of consciousness. You can access 5D while sitting quietly in your room if your awareness and frequency rise. Each dimension holds different truths and experiences, and as multidimensional beings, we are capable of shifting between these states. Consciously or unconsciously, the higher self is the most direct link between your earthly consciousness and your full multidimensional awareness. Think of your higher self as the director of your soul's movie, watching all scenes, all timelines, all characters, guiding the story behind the scenes. It exists beyond ego, time, and separation. When you receive intuitive guidance, sudden inspiration, or a protective gut feeling, that's often your higher self communicating. You can build this relationship through meditation, journaling with intention, asking questions and listening quietly, paying attention to dreams and synchronicities. The more you align with your higher self, the more you begin to operate from a fifth dimensional frequency. That is, love, peace, and inner knowing. The higher self is the eternal, wise version of you. It is not separate. It's your expanded consciousness unbound by time, ego, or fear. The higher self is like a lighthouse guiding you home, a soul architect holding your blueprint, a divine inner compass. This self sees the full picture, your past lives, your present potential, and your future trajectories. When you follow intuition, make aligned choices, or experience miraculous guidance, you are tuning into your higher self. How do you deepen this connection? Stillness, silence helps you hear whispers of the soul. Questions ask in meditation. Higher self, what would you have me know? Automatic writing. Let words flow from your heart, not your head. Spiritual hygiene. Cleanse your energy, raise your vibration. You are never disconnected from your higher self. It's only that your awareness may be blocked. By inviting this energy into daily life, you begin to merge the physical and divine aspects of your being. What if you could shift your timeline? In a multidimensional universe, reality is fluid. Your vibration, your frequency, determines which version of life you experience. When you heal trauma, practice gratitude, act from love instead of fear, you raise your vibration. And this pulls you into a more harmonious timeline. Some believe you can shift timelines instantly by changing core beliefs and aligning deeply with your truth. This doesn't mean everything becomes perfect overnight, but your reality reflects your inner state, and the external world begins to respond differently. Multidimensional beings can shift realities. Your thoughts, emotions, and choices act like a tuning fork, attracting a matching version of reality. When you change your beliefs, you change your frequency. When your frequency changes, your outer world begins to reflect this new inner truth. This is called timeline shifting. You can consciously shift to a version of reality where healing has already occurred, a timeline where your purpose is fulfilled, a life of greater peace and alignment. Affirmations like, I align now with my highest possible reality. I am shifting into the version of me who already lives in joy and truth, are not just mental tricks, they are quantum declarations. They signal the universe, I'm ready to walk the highest path available to me. Some people feel a deep sense that Earth is not their true home. If you've ever felt that, you might resonate with the idea of being a starseed, a soul that originated in higher dimensions or other star systems and incarnated on Earth for a purpose. These souls often carry knowledge from the Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus, and other systems. Many report connections with interdimensional beings or guides that appear in meditations or dreams, offering love, healing, and ancient wisdom. Whether literal or symbolic, these experiences reflect the limitless nature of your consciousness and your soul's connection to the greater universe. Many souls on Earth today come from other star systems, other dimensions, drawn here during this time of transformation. These souls are often called starseeds. You may be one if you felt out of place on Earth, had vivid dreams of other planets or beings, are highly empathic, intuitive, or spiritually awake from a young age, have a deep desire to help humanity evolve. Starseeds often have connections to Pleiadians, Arcturians, Lyrans, or Andromedans, interdimensional beings that carry love, healing, and knowledge from higher realms. You may even have guides from these realms working with you in dreams, visions, or meditations. It's not about believing in aliens. It's about understanding that consciousness is not confined to Earth. You are part of a greater galactic family. Some feel their origin not as a place, but as a frequency. Like home is a vibration of unconditional love they remember deeply. So what does this mean for your daily life? It means that you are never truly alone. You are always supported by your higher self, your soul family, and other dimensional guides. So, how do we live as multidimensional beings in a 3D world? Your body is a sacred vessel for your soul to express and expand. Daily practices to embody this truth. It begins with awareness. You are not just a human doing, you are a soul being. Everything is energy. Every choice you make sends ripples across timelines. Ground your energy, walk barefoot, connect with Earth. Tune in, meditate, journal, practice presence. Cleanse your field through breathwork, sound, or energy healing. Follow joy. It is your soul's compass. Living multidimensionally doesn't mean escaping life. It means bringing higher consciousness into your everyday actions. This is the journey of ascension, not leaving Earth, but anchoring your divine, multidimensional light into your body, your life, and your actions. You are not just a body. You are not even just a soul in a body. You are a vast, eternal consciousness, spanning dimensions, timelines, and realities. The more you awaken to this truth, the more empowered, free, and purposeful your life becomes. You are vast, luminous, and eternal. You are not just becoming multidimensional, you've always been. Now, you're simply remembering. Thank you for being here in this moment, at this time of global awakening. If this message resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment. What part of your multidimensional nature are you ready to embrace today? Until next time, stay rooted, stay radiant, and remember, you are not just living a life, you are weaving a universe within you.